I'm Lorna Williams. Welcome back to my channel, Bloom Your Math, and A is your grade. So today we will learn about directed numbers. And directed numbers, as the name suggests, means direction or movement. Now, positive and negative numbers can mean several things. Positive can mean that we go up the staircase, and negative can mean that we go down the staircase. Now, positive can mean I have a sum of money, and negative can mean that I owe a sum of money. Now, positive can mean that we walk to the right. And negative can mean that we walk to the left. So let's talk some more about positive and negative numbers. Now, what do you think plus 3 means? This plus means a positive 3. Alright, let's get this marker going. Positive 3. Meaning that I have $3. So that's number 1. Number 2, what do you think 3 by itself means? Yeah, it also means a positive 3. Meaning, again, same as number 1, I have $3. Okay, it is in my possession. It's mine. Next one, last one. Now this sign means a negative 3. Meaning that, what do you think? Instead of having, what do you think is the opposite of have? Alright, I owe $3. I owe $3. Do not confuse this negative sign with a minus sign. A minus sign is an operation in math, which means that you need to subtract two numbers. This sign tells you that we are referring to a direction, whether you're going down the staircase or to the left, or you simply owe. I hope you got that. So, what can we do with positive and negative numbers? We can add, we can subtract, we can multiply, and we can also divide positive and negative numbers. So let's now start with adding positive and negative numbers. Here are 3 questions that we're going to work together. First one, what is 4 plus 3? Do you know what is 4 plus 3? 7 is correct. Everybody knows that 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. But I'm going to show you 2 ways we can get that answer. We can use the principle of have and owe. We can also use a number line to help us to arrive at the solution. So this 4, is it a negative 4 or a positive 4? It's a positive 4, meaning that you have 4 And you have three, so in all you have $7. All right, let's do it on a number line and see if we'll arrive at the same answer. We start at 0 and we're going to make 4 steps to the right or to the left. It's a positive 4. Okay, good. We are going up the staircase or to the right of the number line. And this 3 is also a positive 3, meaning that we are making 3 more steps to the right. So this is a positive 4 and this is a positive 3. Now what I want you to think about is that this plus sign can be changed to the word and. So again, I have $4 and I have $3. So in all, I have $7. So every time you see an addition sign, we're going to use the word and. You got that? Awesome. All right, let's move on to number 2. Now I'm going to ask you to pause the video and try that one on your own. Okay? Got it? All right, let's talk about it now. This time we what? We have our O4. We O4. Good. And we O3. Think about it. You owe Mary $4 and you owe Jane $3. Do you have any money left? No. You're increasing your debt. So you owe 7. In all you owe 7. You don't have any money. You're broke. So you owe $7. And on the number line, we are this time moving, or negative 4 means that we're moving to the left. We're walking to the left. So from 0, we go 4 places to the left. And then we make 3 steps to the left or to the right. Continuing to the left because it's a negative 3. And we put a bracket around it to show that this negative is a sign of the number 3. You got that? This negative is a sign of the number 3. We don't want to confuse it with any other sign. Alright, so we're going to make 3 steps now to the left. And where do we end? Negative 7. So that's a negative 4 and a negative 3 will give me a negative 7. Number 3. And let me just fix up my number line. 0, which is neither positive nor negative. 1, and each space is the same. So you can't have negative 1 here and then all over there is negative 2. That don't make no sense. It's equal space between each number. Negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6, and negative 7. So we're trying to work question 3 in red, which says negative 4 plus negative 3. Awesome. Now where do we start? We always start at 0. Now we're going to step to the left or to the right. I'm not hearing. Okay. I heard somebody shouting at the back of the classroom. We are going to be moving 4 places to the left. So am I using my blue marker to show the steps? 4 places to the left. All right. But look at this. What is this 3 saying? We're moving how? 3 places to the right because it's a positive 3. So from negative 4, I'm going to now take 1, 2, 3 places to the right. So I end up at negative 1. And let's discuss this in money terms. 'Cause I know some of you love money, you know. So you would get the money part quicker than the number line. And not only that, what if we have bigger numbers than negative 4? How do we treat it? Stay tuned. If you're liking this video, just give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. So let's go. We don't have any money. We owe 4, but we only have $3 in our pocket. And we see our friend and we say, oh my goodness, I owe her $4, and I only have 3. No, let me give her the $3 and tomorrow I pay the 1. Do you have 1? No, you owe her $1. Got that? Alright, so stay tuned for about 3 more, right? Okay, moving on. We're at question 4. And I'm sure we can go much faster with 4, 5, and 6, can't we? Now that you have gotten the gist of it. So we have 4 and we owe 3. We have $4 and we owe $3, so we have $1 left in terms of making it an everyday example. Now with the number line, we're going to move, because it's a positive 4, 4 places to the right, and then it's a negative 3, so we move to the left, because remember now positive and negative suggest direction or movement. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. So we have 4 and we owe 3, so we end up at positive 1. Give yourself a tick. Okay, great. Now this one, let's see what you do with this one. Negative 4 plus 4. So you owe 4 and you have 4. So you start at 0, you go to the left because it's a negative. You owe 4 and you have 4. So you're going 1, 2, 3, stepping 4 places to the right, we end up at 0. It's almost like saying that I have $4 and somebody just come and take away the 4 from me. I don't have no money leave. Alright? So the last one is we have bigger numbers to deal with. Hey, don't get scared now, please, please. Calm down. Calm. It's negative 1,000 plus negative 2,000. Reason that out for me because you think about the money part first before you look at the number line. Because guess what? Even my number line is certainly not going to work with this. So we got to find a way to adjust it. Negative 1,000 plus negative means you owe 1,000 and you owe 2,000. That means your debt is now 3,000. So you owe $3,000. Alright? And if you're looking at the number line, which I will have to erase, and I'm going to just simply go up with a different scale because the 1 can't work. So put it this way. What is the definition of a line? A line extends endlessly in both directions. So although I stop at 7 here, negative 7 here, and 7 there, it doesn't mean that that's it. We can get even a billion on the number line. It depends on how much you go up by in terms of steps, equal steps. So I'm going to go by 0, and I'm just going to go by 200, 400, 600, 246, 8, uh, 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 okay,
Mm-hmm.
1,000,
1,000.
1,200. So we're actually going up by um, 200.
200.
All right, and if you go this way, I'm going to need some more space. So let me add it quickly. So, and my marker is behaving badly. Negative 100, negative 200, negative 400,
Mm-hmm.
negative 600, negative 800, negative 1,000, and you can go on and on and on until you reach negative 3,000.
1,000. Right.
I hope you're getting the gist. Okay? And so we're going to be moving to negative 1,000 to the left and then negative 2,000 to the left. So we end up with negative 3,000. Alright? Now what I want you to do for homework, I want you to draw this neatly in your books for me, making sure that they're equal spaces,
Spaces. Right.
right? So that yours will look much neater than mine.
Mm-hmm.
Alright? Alright, so that's it. We are going to move now to the thermometer. Okay, so we're going to be looking now at example 7, and this time we're going to talk a little bit about the thermometer. Did you know that the thermometer is also like a number line? Alright, can you see it for yourself? Here is 0. Numbers above 0 are positive numbers. Numbers below zeros are the negative numbers. So here's a little quiz for us to do together. Number 1, there are 3 questions. Number 3 is a little bit more challenging. Let's take number 1. If the temperature rises 20 degrees above 0, what do we write? What do you think we write? Huh? Oh yes, you said 20. Positive 20 is correct. Question 2. If the temperature falls 20 degrees below, now let me underline the operative word. The first one was above, or rises above. Where is above? Okay, above. And this one is below. Okay, so below 0, what do we write? 20 degrees below 0 is negative 20. Got that? Awesome. Now I'm going to clean the board so that we can write the answer for, I'm going to clean 1 and 2 so we can write the answer for question 3 above. So we're going to talk about this scenario here now. On Sunday, the temperature goes up by 8 degrees. By Wednesday, it went down, and I'm going to just use the words, underline the operative words. Up by 8 degrees. By Wednesday, it went down by 5 degrees. And by Friday, it goes back up by 4 degrees. How much has the temperature changed by Friday? Let's do it together. Right. So up by 8 degrees is a positive or a negative? What do you think? Oh, by now you should know. I shouldn't even be asking you what you think. Up by 8 is a positive 8. And, me remember that the plus sign means what? And by Wednesday it went down by 5 degrees. So the 5, this sign here negative tells me the sign of the number is a negative 5. And it went up back by 4. So how much has it changed by Friday? Let's look at the answer now. We have $8, and I like to talk about money because it wastes so much time to be drawing up number line for this. You agree? Right. So 8 plus negative 5 is 3, and 3 plus 4 is 7. So stay tuned now for the summary on positive and negative numbers when we are adding. Remember, today's class was all about adding, and the next time you see me in our next video, it will be on subtracting. Okay? So I'll be showing you the summary of all that we have done today in a jiffy. Guys, the rules on adding positive and negative numbers. So I hope you're ready to hear the rules. There are 3 of them, and we're going to take them one at a time. And remember, you may write this off, pause the video, write this off in your books, and learn it so that you are comfortable with this topic, okay? So let's move now to number 1. When we add two directed numbers that have the same sign, notice the operative words are same sign. We're going to add both numbers and keep the same sign. You got that? So here we have a positive 4 and a positive 3. So the signs are the same. Two positive numbers. So positive 4 plus positive 3 will give me positive 7. Okay. Let's take, so that was number 1. Let's take number 2. Negative 4 plus negative 3 is equal to negative 7. We are adding two negative numbers, the same sign. So we're going to add both numbers. 4 and 3 gives me 7. And keep the same sign. What's the same sign? Negative. So negative, and remember, that if you're using the rules for have an O, it will be even clearer to you. You have 4, sorry, you don't have any money, you owe 4, and you owe 3, so in all you owe 7. That means you're increasing your debt. Okay? Oh, by the way, don't confuse adding two numbers, with multiplying. If you're multiplying negative 4 times negative 3, the answer is not going to be negative. It's going to be a positive, because a negative times a negative is a positive, and 4 times 3 is 12. So the rules for addition is different from the rules for multiplication. Many students make this mistake in exam, So please remember now, because we are now learning these rules without using a calculator. And that speeds up the process when you are doing your calculation. Alright, so let's take number 2. Number 2, rule number 2 says to add two directed numbers with different signs, we're going to ignore the signs first. You know what ignore means? No pay no mind. So we're going to ignore it first, subtract the two numbers, and keep the sign of the larger number. So here the signs are different. For number 1, we have a negative 4, and this 3 is a positive 3. Are the signs different? Yes. Can we use the same rule as number 1? No. The signs are not the same. They are different. So we're going to ignore the signs, subtract the two numbers. Here's the word subtract. Subtract the two numbers. 3 from 4 is what? 1. And then we keep the sign of the larger number, which is 4 in this case. And the 4 has a sign negative. Just don't get confused now, we know. A positive 4 is larger than a negative 4. Positive numbers are greater than negative numbers. What we're saying is then keep the sign of the larger number. So the larger number, which in this case right now is 4, in the original question, it had a negative sign. So that's why the answer is a negative 1. And number 2, same principle. Subtract, ignore the signs. 3 from 4 is 1, and keep the sign of the larger number, positive 1. Or you can use the concept of have a no, which is what I really like, I prefer. So you have 3 and you owe 4, so you still owe 1. You have 4, you owe 3, give up the 3, you still have 1. Isn't that easy? But it's so easy, don't you think? All right, let's go to number 3. Final one. A number plus its additive number is equal to 0. So additive inverse simply means its opposite. So what's the opposite of late? Hmm? Oh yes, you said early, I heard you. And the opposite of hot is cold. Good. So all we're going to do is simply change a positive number to a negative number and vice versa. So the additive inverse of 4 is a negative 4. And when you add a number to its additive inverse, the answer is always 0. So you have $4 and you owe 4, so you still, so you don't have any money, right? So you have 0. No money. Okay? Negative 4 plus 4, I just switched it around. It means the same thing. You have 4, you owe 4, 0. So these two questions mean the same thing. And that's it for today. That's it for today, guys. If you like this video, please like, share, and hit that subscribe button. You may ring the notification bell to alert you when I upload new videos. So, take care. Bye.